Good morning, friends, followers, my subscribers, my army of cultists and Trevorits. Thank you very much for continuing to support my channel. It means a lot. Yes, I'll start off by saying, well, there's too much. There's too much. I will start off by saying thank you to those that continue to support my channel. It does mean a lot. Thanks for the messages. Today is day 33 of YouTube's 30-day review of my channel. I just thought I'd point that out because I know there's going to be a YouTube human reviewer watching this. Yes. Yeah. Probably with bias. Just my opinion. Right. Wow. So where do we go from here? The United Kingdom is officially a shithole to live in. It really is. I mean, wow. Nothing's improving, isn't it? Nothing's improving. The police have failed the public. The politicians have failed the public. Last week we seen a lieutenant colonel stabbed 12 times with a 10-inch blade outside his married quarter where he lives. It made the headlines for 12 hours. Yeah, fighting for his life. Made the headlines for 12 hours. The media hid it. Because it was a black man that attacked him, and we do not want the public thinking that black men are dangerous. So we hid that. We hid his face. Yeah. Now, this has nothing to do with colour. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy of the mainstream media. In the police's eyes, I'd like to think that everyone is equal. Every criminal is scum, regardless of colour, race, or religion. But the media hid it. They hid it. Yeah. Weird, isn't it? And then what took over the headlines? A police officer stamped on someone in the airport. Now that, I disagreed with the stamping. I personally agreed with the kicking. And I have to look at things logically, because when you're in a professional job that deals with public and you have weapons and you deal with it, you have to be at a certain standard. You're not allowed to see red mist. You must remain professional at all times, and that's a fact. You must meet force with force. It must be measured and it must be appropriate. Okay, so if someone goes to punch you, you can punch them back. If someone goes to shoot at you, and this is the weird thing with the UK law, they have to fire first before you can fire. What? So even if they raise a gun, yeah. If they raise a gun and they're pointing it towards you, then yes, you are justified to open fire. But there's certain rules on it, especially in war and all that. Let's move away from war. But there's things that's going wrong, and it is the fact that, do the police have so many restrictions that they can't retaliate? Possibly. I know soldiers do. Armed response in the airports, they're carrying weapons. Are they allowed to take their hands off their weapons? They have to keep their hands on their weapons, right? Now, I have seen a petition, reinstate the officer in Manchester. The answer is no. I mean, 27,000 dickheads have signed that petition, and they are dickheads for signing that petition. At the end of the day, and I don't care where you are, outside of uniform, you can probably get away with doing what you want because you're not representing your uniform at the time. You're outside. You're doing your own stuff. When you put on a uniform, you're representing that force. You're representing the establishment. You're part of it. The kick was justified. There's no one in the world that I've spoken to that says, yeah, the stamp was just... Everyone. I've spoken to everyone. His stamp was what... He should never be in that position again because he cannot deal with his own emotions. I know what happened. I've seen the previous footage. I've seen the attacks. I've seen what happened. Yes. The kick, yes. The stamp, no. I'm just saying. Yeah. And then we see Tommy Robinson unite the kingdom down in London. Was very peaceful. I'm going to be honest with you, it was very, very peaceful. But Tommy Robinson put something on screen, massive screen. He had been warned not to do it. And he did it. He has now fled the country, I believe. And he was arrested under the Terrorism Act 2000. Now, people are going, under Terrorism Act? He's not a terrorist. The Terrorism Act has loads of different things in it. One of them is inciting. He put something on the stage on a screen What that did, it riled up everyone, thousands and thousands of people. So he was, as far as the Terrorism Act 2000 is concerned, he was inciting actions that may take place after that. There we go. Yeah. It's a shame, but it is. Such a good day, a good message, and then he fucked it up by putting that on the screen. And that's the bottom line, whether you like it or not. Yeah. And then we go to Southport. Not too far from here, actually. What a sad day. What a sad day. A guy got up in the morning and decided what he was going to do. He had planned to go and do what he wanted to do. That wasn't just something that happened. He went out and he planned to hurt people. He killed 2 children, injured 9 other children and 2 adults. There was a man, don't want to name him yet, there was a man who put his life in danger and ran at the guy with a knife and tackled him. He's been seriously wounded to try and stop it. Wow. And I'm gonna say it. I guarantee you, the man is from a certain religion, a religion of peace, they call it, a religion of peace. They hate the West. They hate our lifestyle, but they come here and live amongst us. Like little sleepers. Look that word up. Like little sleepers waiting to strike, waiting from their call to go and do what they have to do in the name of someone. It's shocking, absolutely shocking. I wouldn't jail him. I wouldn't jail him. I would put him in a room with their parents and let them rip him from limb to limb. It's my opinion. Shocking. Parents waking up this morning with no children anymore. That's quite sad, isn't it? That's a shock. That's traumatic. Wow. Right. I'm going to try and move on to better news. If there is such a thing as better news, BBC journalist Hugh Edwards has been charged with child pornography. Now, ready? It's only been in the paper and the media for the last 24 hours, probably 48 hours. And the BBC have released a statement saying, it came as a shock to us. We are blindsided by this. Really, BBC? You're blindsided by it? He was charged on the 29th of last month. He was charged nearly a month ago. And you didn't say anything for those weeks. Those 4 weeks, you said nothing until it's hit the media. You knew he had been charged. I just want to point that out. The BBC knew that Hugh Edwards had been charged with child pornography 4 weeks ago, and they kept it out the media. They're now only going, we're blindsided because they thought the public wouldn't find out. The BBC hides these predators amongst its ranks. In fact, you know what? They even gave Hugh Edwards a £40,000 pay rise this year, even though he was taken off air in September last year. Nearly 7 months ago, eight months ago, August. Yeah, Jesus, it's nearly a year since they took him off air, and he still got a £40,000 pay rise. The BBC lie. And you know what? This is why nobody wants to pay for your shitty little pornographic TV license, because you hide predators which go after children. The BBC flourishes in this type of thing. It's just shocking. Shocking. And it's about time the BBC were defunded. If you defund the BBC, you don't give predators a platform to use on vulnerable children. Okay? There we go. Shocking. Wow. Yeah. Greater Manchester Police have suspended 13 of their officers. Apparently they were racist. They got rid of 13 of them. Wow. Now, I'm just going to throw my hat in here and I'm going to say, I guarantee you all 13 officers that were suspended were white, because only whites can be racist, allegedly. Yeah. Quite shameful, isn't it? Yeah. Only whites. So, wow. Just had an epiphany. Only whites can be racist, but only another demographic stab you. Yeah, there we go. Words hurt, eh? Sticks and stones may, yeah, you know what I mean. And for those of you that thought that, I mean, yesterday there was a big riot on Instagram. I posted something about Labour posted something. The Labour Party posted something yesterday about we're going to try and fill the 20 billion black hole that the Conservatives had left. And I went, what? And I did a little bit of research and I discovered that, like, I don't know, half a dozen councils were over 2 billion in debt and they were Labour run. And I pointed that out. You need to show the truth. And then I got, yes, but they're only in debt because the Conservatives never give them the right amount of money. I mean, there's always an excuse. Well, guess what? For all you dickheads that voted Labour Party, your new Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, has just scrapped your winter fuel allowance for all the pensioners. Yeah. If we couldn't get the pensioners with the pandemic, we'll get them with the cold. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. As I said, listen, I don't support Conservative Party. I certainly don't support Labour. They're both two arses, two cheeks of the same arse. Yeah. One tried to get rid of you with flu type symptoms, and the other one's now wants to take away your heating. Yes. Amazing, yes. But there we go. Shocking day. Well, anyway, listen, I can't stay on too long. I have to go because I have to go and get myself ready because I will be doing an interview today with H.G. Tutor. Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, people. Thanks for supporting my channel. It means a lot. Take care, and YouTube, get your finger out your arse.